Hi guys, this is Dr. Nida with Keys of Health. This is an important video on a topic that concerns many of us. In this video, I will talk about what coffee does to our bodies, how it affects our health, why you should consider limiting your intake, and how you can do that. So you really want to stick with me to the end. I admit I was an addict. At one point, I was having 10 to 12 cups of black coffee daily. I convinced myself that if I didn't get my daily dose, I would be pretty useless, and this lasted for a few years. So, what is the problem with that? The problem is actually bigger than you might think. Although a cup of coffee enjoyed infrequently is not a problem for most people, it is the constant consumption of coffee which is problematic. It really takes a toll on our health, especially our adrenal glands, by pumping us full of adrenaline. As the adrenaline wears off, cortisol slowly builds up. When this cycle is repeated, it creates the same effects on the body as chronic stress. So yes, coffee is stressing out your body. Here's the real problematic part. Drinking coffee creates acidic conditions in the body, which is an ideal environment for diseases to thrive. Coffee also contributes to mineral leaching from bones. It causes excess stress hormones to be released, and it increases inflammation in the body. Now, you may find this bit shocking, but it is true. Studies have shown that coffee is one of the most cross-reactive foods with wheat, which means that it can create gluten intolerance even though it doesn't contain wheat. It doesn't matter if the coffee is caffeinated or decaf. 10% of coffee is a protein that cross-reacts with gluten antibodies. This means that if you are gluten sensitive or celiac and are avoiding gluten-containing grains, if you drink coffee, it is likely that the protein in the coffee can trigger the problems you are trying to avoid. Coffee triggers the same inflammation and autoimmune response as gluten-containing foods and actually has even more serious health effects. Coffee also contains more than 700 volatile substances, including a combination of alcohols, aromatic compounds, and carbonyl compounds. If you're not drinking organic, it can also contain pesticide residue and other contaminants, so that also takes a toll on the body. Coffee also causes loss of thiamine and other B vitamins, calcium, sodium, chloride, potassium, magnesium, and zinc. And studies have shown that a single cup of coffee can reduce iron absorption from a meal by as much as 75%. Remember, I said earlier that coffee leaches minerals from bones? It can lead to weaker bones, iron deficiency, and other nutritional deficiencies. It also leads to anxiety, which adds onto the already elevated cortisol levels in the body and contributes to diseases. If you are a female trying to conceive, limiting or eliminating your coffee intake might be a good idea. If you can't give it up entirely, limit it to no more than 1 cup a day. Now, things have been hectic the last few months, to say the least. Parents, especially those who are working from home, teachers, essential workers, everyone really are under a lot of pressure. More and more people are relying on coffee as a stimulant. Coffee stimulates the brain to produce dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter. Dopamine elevates our mood and can make us feel better, which is one of the reasons that coffee is hard to quit for many people. Look, it is great to leave it off entirely. It is also good for our planet if you do so. But if you can't give it up entirely, at least reduce your coffee intake. Limit it to 1 cup a day at most. I've been able to do that and can go for weeks without coffee. And if I can do that, so can you. I will share with you some tips on how you can break your reliance on coffee. First, coffee depletes the body of magnesium. Magnesium is the master mineral, and its depletion can lead to a lot of problems. I suggest you check out my video where I talk about why magnesium is so important for us. Magnesium supplementation neutralizes the adrenal surges caused by caffeine, which will help with anxiety and insomnia that are sometimes caused by caffeine withdrawal. So increase magnesium-rich foods in your diet. Some of these include dark chocolate, avocados, nuts, seeds, bananas, and leafy green vegetables. You should also use topical magnesium. That's how body absorbs it best. There are a lot of products available. There are sprays, lotions, creams, oils. Choose what works for you. You can also take magnesium supplements. Check with your healthcare provider for the right dosage for you. While you're doing that, reduce your coffee intake to no more than 1 cup a day. If you're a heavy coffee drinker and 1 cup won't cut it for you, drink black tea or decaf coffee instead. After a couple of weeks of that, switch to green tea and herbal teas. Basically, you're weaning yourself off of coffee while supplementing your body with magnesium. It is a better approach than to stop cold turkey because you won't have intense withdrawal symptoms this way, which is the hardest part for most people, and that's when they give up. By the way, if you're considering taking magnesium supplements, avoid taking magnesium oxide and magnesium sulfate since they're not easily absorbed by the body. Magnesium glycinate and magnesium citrate are more bioavailable and better absorbed by the body, but it really depends on what you're taking it for. That's why it's important to work with a healthcare provider to help you figure all this out. My second tip is drink 2 to 3 cups of green juices daily. Green juices alkalize your body, and if you begin your day with a cup of green juice before eating anything, it will help curb your cravings for caffeine. You can take another cup or 2 throughout the day. Another thing you should do is take hot Epsom salt baths. It will help you relax, detox your body, and Epsom salt is rich in magnesium, so it is a win-win for you. Next is drink plenty of water. Regular drinking of adequate amount of water flushes your body and it will help you as you recover from your reliance on coffee. There you have it. These simple tips can help you overcome your coffee addiction. It certainly worked for me. You will notice great improvements in your health and energy levels, and in the long run, you will be healthier, more relaxed, more energetic, and happier. So this is it for this video. Please drop me a line in the comment section below with your feedback on the video. If you would like me to cover a particular topic, let me know here or through Facebook or Instagram. I'll be more than happy to do it for you. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.